know this thing was on. Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to your first virtual day of Landon. And unsurprisingly, things don't work because we know technology gets tired like we do. So here's the thing. Everybody in Duval just logged on and we kind of broke the system. It's to be expected. There's still a lot of kinks that we're going to have to work out. So a lot of you are panicking on Teams and I haven't responded to all of you because I'm trying to make this video. I need you to take a deep breath. Ready? With me. It's fine. This is to be expected. It's a brand new system. And even though some of you might have used it a little bit, not like this. Okay. So I need you to understand all of your teachers are taking this into consideration. None of us at all expected to just jump right in right where we left off. Think of this as like a new first day, if you will. We will pick up on the stuff we were working on. I know you've been asking about different things. We will, but just today is just to play with things, figure it out, and see if it actually starts working, okay? One big thing I want to point out, and I put it in the announcements, you have a schedule. This is mine. It's all written on. You can see all of my notes. You have a schedule that you should be following for your classes. The idea was each class has a specific time. Electives have 2 kind of at the bottom because there was no way to really specify that. But you start off with ELA, then health, math, science, social studies, and then electives are at the bottom. The idea is if you do that, you kind of always know when to check in with a specific teacher in case they are doing a live lesson. Yes, we have the ability to do that. We're still working on them. A pre-recorded video like this, or some sort of presentation. During that teaching time for each class, that is when the teacher will be available to answer questions about your assignments and kind of go over that with you. So Principal Blakely sent out a ton of information that I feel like maybe we haven't all looked at. So I know that she did the call out, which was very long and kind of explained everything to your parents. So your parents should have gotten that and listened to it. A lot of information has been put on our DCPS Landon website as well as Facebook. She put out a lot of resources. So please make sure that you are checking that. So a lot of the questions that I'm getting, you will probably have that answered if you check those resources. For Journalism 1, I have made a mega team for you, the mega class. And you may find that a lot of your teachers are doing this. The idea is because your classes are kind of at one period at a time, the mega class allows us to present all of the information for the lesson or activity. Also realize, especially for journalism, there might not be a lesson or video every day, just like in class. If you think about when we did our movie review, we did a couple of days of notes. We did a little practice on La Luna. We looked at some movie articles and did comparisons. But then you had like 5 or 6 days to do your planning and to fill out your chart and to write your rough draft. So also realize that there might not be a lesson every day for your classes, but you should still check in to see what's going on. Your teachers will still be online to answer questions and to post. In this mega class that I created, this has every Journalism 1 student so that I can hopefully more easily get in touch with you guys and explain it. So that's where you will see lessons, videos, if I go live, anything like that. And I'm also planning on trying to do kind of like an agenda post each day, which isn't there yet. Calm down. It will be. Kind of like what you should be working on and due dates. Okay? So please check that out. If you'll also notice, you see several announcements. So the announcements are meant to like kind of stand out more than a regular post. So on the announcements, I think the first one, I guess I could go and check real quick because of the power of the internet. So I'm on Teams now. I am not responding to your millions of panics yet, but I will because I'm trying to make this video. So the first one I did was yesterday, where I kind of talked about what the mega class was at 12:57. It's timestamp. And I asked for you to fill out a form survey for me. Duval County also did one, but this just sort of helps me to see what you have at home, what you're working with. And there's also a question about your movie review, which I've asked you about. Like, don't panic. We're still trying to figure out the best way to handle that. And then I also, in that mega class at 523, posted a virtual class syllabus. I feel like if you were to read that, you would see it kind of talks to you about how the class is going to work, which in a lot of ways, it's still going to be the same. We're still going to have like a bell ringer. There's a CNN bell ringer that you may have seen posted. You have class assignments. It goes through the assignments tab. There's even pictures to show you how to do it. Now, I realize right now it may not be working, but it will. And then some people have posted questions, so I can answer those questions. If you know the answer to that question, you want to respond to a fellow classmate, please feel free to do so. And then this morning, I posted an announcement that Teams was having some issues. And I also, again, put the link to the form survey. All you have to do is click it. Because I know so I only had 52 people fill it out, and obviously I have way more than 52. That's like one of my classes. So that's what you can be working on today, okay? All right, guys, so my view will look a little different than yours, but you can hopefully get the gist. So when you log on to Teams, this is what you see. You see all the different teams. This is that Journalism 1 virtual class, the mega class I was talking about. So if you click on that, it always, every time you click on the team, it will take you to what it calls the post and what I call the discussion board, because we are discussing things. So you can see all the stuff that's been going on since I set it up. People have been asking questions. Feel free to post questions here. There is 2 sections. There's a general. My hope for that was that's where we ask questions about assignments, and then virtual learning questions and resources. If you click on that, we had some conversations. So this is where something isn't working on Teams for you. And there are some files that are not going to show up now because it is down. Something went wrong. And it's a sad little ice cream cone. But I did have posted here the schedule, kind of like a walkthrough with photos to help you. So when things get going, you'll see that. So I did have the 2 sections here, but right now it's kind of getting a little crazy. So you can kind of see everything that I have done. Sorry. So there we go. This was the first announcement I made. So it is bright red and it hopefully tagged everybody because that's what it was supposed to. So it kind of explains, if you click on see more, the mega class, how it works. Please fill out this Microsoft form as soon as possible. I think this is still working. This is me asking you to do a survey, kind of lets me know what's going on at your home, what you have to work with, if you're having to share devices, and a couple of questions about the movie review, which don't panic. I'm still figuring out the best way to work on the movie review, which is why I need you to fill out the form. The last time I looked, I think it was 52 students that filled it out, and I definitely have more than that. Kind of giving you a little idea of how the elective class times work. This channel is for learning purposes only, so no random posts, gift wars, anything like that. I know you guys want to socialize, so what I'm asking you to do is to do that in your regular journalism class Teams, which I will show you. And it kind of just gives you some more information about how to do your assignments, which again, there are no assignments due today. I just would like you to please fill out this form, which all you have to do is click on it. We were going to start doing assignments tomorrow, and if we have to back that up, that's fine too, okay? And then I also posted a virtual class syllabus, so you can, in theory, click on this. Again, right now, everything is hoo-ha crazy, but it will show up and it's there. And it's just like the syllabus at the beginning of the year. A lot of things are going to be the same. Grades are the same. We'll be doing some of the same activities, just in a different way. And I will go over all of those when the time comes, so don't panic. Also, Coach B has been added to all of our teams to make sure that we are still following the code of conduct. So questions. Feel free, please, to post your questions. And if you know an answer to something, feel free to answer for me. And then the post for today about Teams being broken, which is no surprise because, like I said, we all logged on at the same time. So read that, take a deep breath. And then there is the forms, again, just asking you to please fill that out. That's where we are right now. Like, we can't really do a whole lot, and it's fine. Like, that's why today was sort of built in like that, okay? Now, let's say you want to check your assignment. So this Teams is where I will post video. So I'll be posting this video. If I go live, it'll be here. If I do presentations. So my plan is to do a new post, boop, and start typing that in. Kind of do like an agenda each day, or an agenda of what we should be working on and what you can expect. I haven't done it yet, but I will, okay? So this is where you go to check to see if there's a lesson or what you should be doing. When you actually want to see how to do your assignments, you're going to go to All Teams and find your class. So obviously these are all the classes that I teach. So you may have a math, you may have a health. So you're looking for one that should say MJ Journ 1, and then this number right here will be your class period. The original one that we had, like 3rd period, 4th period, 5th period, 6th period, or 7th period. So if I were in 3rd period, I click on this, and you can see, oh, look at all this stuff Miss Terry's been doing. There's a bunch of assignments. You can click on it here, or you can go to the assignments tab here. Oh yeah, those are still there. So if you look, the only thing, I just was trying to be a little proactive, guys, don't panic. You have CNN 10 bell ringers due each day. It is a shorter version of what we did. You watch the video, and I have 2 questions for you to fill out. So if you notice, you can see it. It's in a category. This you would not see. This just tells me who's turned it in so I can follow up. It tells you have one due tomorrow. You have one due the 25th. You have one due the 26th. And if we have to change the due dates, that's fine. We will. So let's say that you wanted to do this. Now here's the thing. Today is Monday. So I know you like to work ahead, but this is daily. So you do not have one due today. Tomorrow, at some point, you will click on this and watch tomorrow's, the 24th? Yes, the 24th, okay? So again, this is what you should see tomorrow, and if it's not working, I'll make an adjustment. So you have your instructions, okay? I put the web link in for most of them. If I didn't, then I feel like you can find CNN 10. Rubric, if you click on this, and we know it's not working, but if you click on this, it will tell you how everything works. I assume it's not working. Oh my gosh, it is working! Yay! So it's up to 5 points, so you can see what you would need to do to earn the full 5 points, to earn the full 4 points, and to earn the full 3 points. So I will try to make sure each one has a rubric. Student work. This is what you will click on to actually complete the assignment. So I have already made a form for you. I don't know if this is going to work. Nope, sorry, something went wrong. Anyway, there's probably a couple of different ways to do it. I don't think that worked either. But for right now, it doesn't matter. Oh, is that it? Waiting. Oh, so at least you can see what it looks like. There should be a picture there. It's fine. So you can at least see what it looks like. Okay, there it is. So it tells you each day you'll watch the current CNN 10 bell ringer. Be sure to check the calendar. So you're not doing it today. You would start it tomorrow if everything is working. Once you've watched it, you'll choose which news story you think is the most important and explain why you think it's important. You don't have to go with the obvious breaking news. Obviously, that is important. But if you feel another one of the stories is important because it's uplifting or because it could change the world and the way it works, then feel free to choose that one. Your job is to persuade me as to why you thought it was the most important. So you will literally click and put the date to, no, I'm just kidding, it's February 3, boop, boop, boop. It will be 24/19. Oh my goodness, 20. Wow, this is the best video ever, right? Story headline, I'm going to type in whatever story I choose. I'm going to summarize it just like we did before in class. We want to make sure we answer those 5 W's. We want to make sure we use complete sentences, use specific details and examples from the show. So pretend like Miss Terry did not watch the show. Please give me as much info as possible. And then why it's important to you. Why do you think this is an important story? And that's it, okay? So I'm going to go back here. This should open up automatically. You shouldn't have to do what I just did, but I was just trying to show you what it looks like. So you should be able to click on it and it will eventually not say something went wrong. And you click on it directly, and then right about here, there's usually a submit. Right, and last but not least, hello guys. I want to introduce you to my work staff. Right here, this is Roland. He is security. He spends most of his time looking out the window and barking at every single thing. And this is Lily, emotional support. She's like the guidance, what are you doing? There you go. She's like the guidance counselor. She's very sweet. She wants to help and love.